Hello guys, this is Becca and I'm here to work in my decades glue book, and I am actually going to start doing what I'm going to call hashtag Glue Book Monday. If you've been following my videos, you know the coloring collab that I was in has retired, and I usually did that on Mondays. So I think I'm gonna start doing Glue Book Monday. We're gonna start gluing down our pieces. This is for the 1940s. So let's see here what we need to do. But anyone that would like to join in is welcome to do so. It's just something I want to do, and I like to have something to do every day of the week. So, since that collab has retired, I thought I would start Glue Book Monday. Now we have Glue Book Sunday, which is hosted by Clever Duck and Coop's Place, but this is not with them. I looked up the hashtag to see if anyone else was using the hashtag, and I didn't find any videos with that hashtag, so I said, okay, I will just make me a... I just blew everything away with my breath. So I just decided I would start me a little collab and invite you to join along if you would like to. You don't have to. Of course, I know you don't have to. You know you don't have to. It's just a manner of speech when someone says that. But I would, would like for you to join in if you would like to. And so I'm going to start doing that every Monday. I'm not going to say that I won't miss here or there, because of the fact, things happen. And, sometimes we can't control what happens. I'm going to grab my ink here. I think I'm going to use... I'm going to use my black ink and ink up around all of these. I may not talk the whole time. I may just get involved in crafting and forget to say anything. Plus, I'm not a real big talker unless I have someone that can help me keep the conversation going. And the reason I know my sister's going to say, turn off the fan. I just haven't got around, or haven't taken the time yet. I need to get me a longer string and let hubby put it on my overhead fan switch. So when I'm doing videos, because I need my overhead light, and when I'm doing my videos, I could turn the fan off. I have a ceiling fan, that's hooked to the light switch where you turn it on and off on the wall. But then, you have the two different chains that turns either the light or the fan off. And the one for the, well, they're both They're both too far up there, and I can't reach them. I need to get hubby to put me a longer string where I can turn them on and off, because when I'm doing things like this, little projects, and I have the light, overhead light on, the fan blows my little pieces, see? Blows them everywhere. I don't think I'm gonna need to ink every one. I'm just inking. I started out inking. I inked the car and a darker sign, but I don't need to ink all of them. Just the ones that are lighter in color, so they'll pop on the background. So we're going to try this and see how this works. Put that right there. Now I want to start out by, I like to put the date right here. So we're going to do that first. Oh, and I have some other pieces in there. I'm going to have to look this over a little bit more, because it don't look like they're all going to fit. I definitely want where it says the 1940s or whatever, you know, and I want the car that comes with it. I like to see the different cars. So I definitely want that. Okay. So let's see. I could put the refrigerator stuff over here, but well, everything is flying away. I want the newspaper for sure. Right here. And this says extra, so I guess that's part of like a newsprint. So we're going to put it right here. Like that. Okay. I want the radio and the telephone. So let's put these down here. There's two different radios, so I may not put the other radio. Okay. Over here, I think I will put like the kitchen stuff. Let's see. Here is the refrigerator, and here is some flour. Here is some vegetables. What is this? Ration stickers. That's going to go with that. Let's see what else we got here. All right, let's go ahead and put these down. Okay. That's the kitchen's items. Now, on this side, I want the military. We have the soldier, the plane, buy war bonds today, and then the ration tickets, we'll do that. War ration, stuck my finger in the ink. Ah. Do that like that. Let's see. Okay. Private J. Andrews. And over here we could put, let's put Victory right here, but I need to, do I need to ink it? Not really, do I? But I am. I'll put that right there. And then this says Keep Flying. Put all that there. Here is another radio. Let's see, that's all there. Then we have We Can Do It. We have this lady. Let's see, we may have to put her there. That there, or this over here. Nope. She's a turning around and around, isn't she? And alright, let's see about getting this one glued down so she'll quit spinning in a circle. She's trying to dance, I guess. Spinning in a circle. Okay. Alright, we'll put this one right here. Okay. We will put I should have spaced that out differently. I may move these over here. Is that everything? All with that, and I don't have room for this. No space big enough because I want the war things over here. Okay. That's the way we're going to do it. Let me turn this page here. I'm going to have a fresh page to glue on. Okay. And these all right, we got that side all glued down. Now let's see about gluing this down. Let's put this here and this here. There we go. Let's glue the soldier. Airplane. My fingers are sticky. Now, I won't be doing the decades every Monday. For one thing, after a while, they'll run out. I have the 19, was it the 20s I started with? And it goes through the 2010s. Except for right now, they don't have the 2000s. I've asked her. These are free printables you can get from Shaylin Moorhead. I don't remember. More home, I think. And she does free printables on her Facebook page. And she asked for suggestions, and I put on there that I would love for her to do the 2000s decade, that she had all of the decades from 1920s to 2010s, except for the 2000s. And she went from 1990s to 2010s. And so I asked her to do a decade on the 2000s, the printables. And I haven't heard from her yet to know if she's going to do it. But once I get my book full here with all of the decades of the free printables, I'll be doing other things too. And again, I may not just do every Monday straight through doing the decades. I may, mix it up some. But I do want to start this, if you want to call it a collab. It's something I'm going to start doing on Mondays. And I'd love to invite you to come along if you'd like to. All you have to do is use the hashtag GlueBookMonday and tag me in it. And just something I want to do, to have, a craft to do on Mondays. So, since my coloring collab has retired, not mine, the one I was participating in on Mondays has retired. So I thought I would start doing Glue Book Monday. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see some of you join in with me. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. And I will see you in the next one.